Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a scene we have here.
today's
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Now it's Drogba. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti. Kukçu. Messi. Pirlo. Sneijder. And it's Rijkaard. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Drogba. And this is Drogba. Drogba, good driving run. And here's James. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good take, takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Luis Suarez. Great reaction. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Rijkaard. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's been... Decent chance! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. It's Sneijder! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Nunez, Messi, Rijkaard, to James Rodriguez. Now, can they get him away? Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Sneijder. And here's Drogba.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. Good read, needed to be. Right card. And it's Luis Suarez. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That is ended up in no man's land. Right card. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thinks about the shot.
Substitution for Safi, number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Schneider, spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Tries to play it through. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. Now it's Darwin. Howson gets across to intercept that. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Serginho. Oh, no joy this time. Puyol. Threads one in. Messi. Silvestre. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Yamal. Nice control. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Drogba. And it's Messi. And this is Puyol. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Safi, number 16.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Looking for the run, and Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now it's Darwin, driving forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nunez has got himself a free kick. Howson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Schneider, crunching tackle. Now Albert Ferrer. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho has created one goal already. Puyol. Luis Suarez. Serginho. Luis Suarez. Howson makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Schneider. He shifted it to the flank. Lovely, now then. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's had a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Puyol. And here's Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Drogba. Over to the right flank. Played out wide. Space for him to turn and look. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 10, Lamine Yamal. Number 11, Darwin Nunez.
Spread to the right.
Number 15,
In towards the back stick.
Rodri.
And he was alert
Number
to it.
17, Nico Williams. Number 27,
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Drogba. Puyol. Showing good feet. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Serginho makes a dash for it. Now it's Williams. And he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Williams. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Howson calmly anticipates. Albert Ferrer. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Drogba.
Variety is the spice of football in life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
pass isn't the best. Van Nistelrooy. Now that's well seen too. Not where it came from. Serginho. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.
Hello everyone, and welcome
Well,
to
football is of course
today's
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Kukçu. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Kukçu. Looking to play. Yamal! Goal! Arsenal! The first significant strike. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu. Nice looking ball. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. pull it. Flamengo are a team known for their... Great chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Flamengo restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Turan. And it's Hullet. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nunez. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's gone looking for safety. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Adriano. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids. Luis Suarez. This looks promising. And the pass is intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Deftly away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now they can clear their lines. Threads one in. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kukçu. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Baresi aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Davids attempts a clearance. Davids defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Great vision. He's picked his way. Goes for a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Gets a good foot in there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Roberto Carlos. Cross needs chance! Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Davids gets a foot in and wins the ball. And he can clear it away. Kukçu. No way through. Thuram. Can he get it through? Schmeichel is there to clear. Taken back almost at once. Davids. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to pass it through. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Serginho. Luis Suarez. Just about up to the hour now. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Kukçu. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Thuram. Well, there's the clearance. Turns back here, probably the best option. Adriano! It's Adriano! And he's there to belt it away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Davids gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22, Franco Baresi.
Rodri getting this one clear.
Fran Rijkaard. Number 10, Lamine Yamal.
Nico
Number
Williams.
6, Serginho.
He's found space
Coming
here.
off the field.
Now that's well seen
Number
too.
3,
That has not gone well.
Number 2,
Short changes him with that pass.
Romero.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
Number
Ronaldo
17,
was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. That's really well cleared. Davids. And this is Eto'o.
have been indicated.
Howson gets it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Silvestre gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have...
Oh, crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Now it's Rooney. Kovacic going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal-scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his...
Neymar! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Piercing. Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well played and well cleared.
Played back in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Paredes. Merino. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him. Serginho. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has been cut short. And here's Ferran Torres. Rooney. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's managed to get rid. It's not an especially good pass, that. Paredes. Over to the right flank. Mikel Merino gets into a good position. Serginho. Nicely spread. Yamal. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, right place, right time. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been cleared.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Serginho. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, well played. Rooney. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And they win it back again.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Merino.
Merino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferran Torres. Neymar. This is promising. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Boca Juniors couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Threads one in. Decent chance! Serginho. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Nunez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve. and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that has put paid to that. Oh, played through for the wide man. And no, that was never going to make it. Kovacic powering forward here. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Serginho with the foul. Little pass back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Ferran Torres wants to run onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Suarez. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's put paid to the danger. Yamal.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's been played through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Koundé.
Boca Juniors really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Marino. Baresi. Great vision. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. And he is deftly away. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Número 27.
Zanetti.
Número 20.
Bale.
Número 18.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Número 22.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Bale! It's anyone's ball now. Kukçu is onto this. Neymar. Kukçu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. That's been drilled forward. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe gets flagged offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri. Kukçu. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Boca Juniors clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. And this is Messi. Just the keeper in his way. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's in on goal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kokchu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely weighted ball. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close. Nunez! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bale takes a shot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo goes short. And here's Pirlo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Now, who's going to be first? And again! Kokchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Romario. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kokchu. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
No, he's not getting past him there. And he's being shifted off it. He's got away. Bale! That whistle! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top draw! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti. And Jamal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great ball if he can get there. No way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this is Romario. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he skips past his man. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Knocks it out wide. Messi. Bale in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. And for the first half, that is that. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly...
Gets his head on it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting, and the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. Throw in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcelona have their third corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Franco Baresi. Coming on the field is number 2, Christian Romero.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Romario. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Kukçu. Well-timed, excellent interception. Serginho. Now it's Romario. Now it's Romario. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the release.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough, and a chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 2, Christian Romero. Number 11, Darwin Nunez.
Yamal.
Coming on the field.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Great vision.
Number 13.
And he cuts out the supply. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Bale. Luis Suarez. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Business. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
In with the challenge.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Cruyff. Messi wants to run onto this. Messi, he's having a pop! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Pirlo plays it short. Oh, strongly challenged there. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Maldini couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pirlo. He's picked his way through. And this is Cruyff. A header! Oh, extraordinary. We are into stoppage time. Serginho. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Look, there has to be...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind. They may have...